Hey guys, unfortunately, if you're watching this video, it means that we do not have the Ridge tonight, and we also are not having our leader meeting. Now, most of that information for the leader meeting we will postpone till February 10th. February 10th, so put that in your calendars now. We're gonna shoot the video vision cast and talk about transitions at that point. But if you're going on the winter retreat, there's information you need to know today for next week. So we have attached an agenda in the files portion of Planning Center. So if you want to pull that up, you'll be able to kind of look over what we're going to be discussing as we just run through some information for this year's 2019 Winter Retreat. So location, Spruce Lake, that's the address. If you're driving, that's the address you can use to get there. The theme for the week is nothing changes if nothing changes. And we're going to be talking about Romans chapter 12, verses 1 and 2 specifically. And we will email out discussion questions to you guys, put that in there. In addition to, it'll be in the booklets. So you guys have plenty of access for discussion and life group times. Departure. For the retreat, we're asking everyone to arrive here at the church at 4:30 if they're taking the bus. If you are driving directly to the camp, plan to arrive there at 6:30. Please leave as close and get there as close as you possibly can, because we get there, we have a meal, we have some time together, and then we do sessions. I mean, it's a packed night, and when you show up late, we can't control meal times. So it is very important that you're there to greet your kids, to be there at 6:30. Dinner is at 6:45. If you're arriving late or leaving early, please let Lisa know, so that way we have it documented. We know, oh, wait a second, this person is not going to be here till 9 o'clock at night. It's important that we're aware of those. In addition to that, with rooms, we do not give out keys, okay? And the reason why is, if we give out your key, then heaven forbid you're ice skating or you're tubing, and it just becomes an additional responsibility for you to take care of. Your kid goes, hey, I need a key to the room because I lost it. Well, you know what? Then somebody has to go find you, and it's just a way more than we need to deal with. So we're not giving out the keys. Doors should always remain unlocked. If someone needs to get changed, like a student or an adult, utilize the restrooms for changing, okay? You can go into a stall and utilize that area. Or if you are a leader, you can lock the room temporarily to make sure that no students walk in on you. But I do not want students locking the room, okay? It's just a recipe for disaster. So, dietary needs, allergies. If students in your life group have dietary needs, allergies, they'll receive a special meal card with a list of their dietary needs. They'll know the meal options in the dining room, get salad, and then they'll show their card to the servers, and they will help them find something that they can eat. This sometimes requires us to kind of hold their kids' hands a little bit, especially if you have younger kids, where you just kind of say, hey, listen, like, did you bring your meal card? Do you know what you need? Like, sometimes they require that because, unfortunately, they can be a middle schooler, 9th grader, or an irresponsible 12th grader. So it doesn't matter. We just want to be helping our students to make sure nobody goes hungry. Life groups locations. Listen, locations are noted in your retreat booklet, which you'll get when you get there, but you pick it. Like, listen, you find a spot, you make it your own. Now, a suggestion would be, I would encourage you to avoid your rooms, because once you get into the rooms, kids start to get comfortable, they start to slack, and they start to not care. It's not the recipe for success that you might be looking for. Saturday morning life group time, there is a section of time set aside for your life group to spend time together, and you can go do something fun. You can sit in your rooms and talk. You can do whatever you want, but the key is, like, you to be together. I don't want to hear that half your life group went over here and half. No, do something together. Go on a hike. Go to the game room. Be together and grow together in relationship. You can take a group picture for all I care for that whole time. I don't know, whatever you feel like you want to do. So that is at Saturday morning, 9:30 to 10:15. Let's see here. Okay. On Saturday and Sunday morning, we're going to be asking you guys as leaders to sign up for different areas. So Saturday, we have a section of time where we have free time. We're going to have leaders at different areas like the tubing if it's open, games, the game room, the movie area, bonfire, areas like that so that there is a adult supervision. So on Saturday morning, just giving you a heads up, you don't have to do anything right now. We're going to ask you guys to kind of sign up for those different areas. And in addition to that, rather than doing the amazing race this year, we're doing a pep rally. And this pep rally is going to be broken up by life groups. Your life groups will have colors, okay? We want you guys to get into this. We want you guys to have fun with this. We want you to encourage camaraderie amongst your students, which requires us to be active and excited and passionate. So be prepared for that Saturday evening. Cell phone policy, guys. We talk about this every retreat. Please be consistent. In order for it to be effective, we all have to be consistent. If you find a student with their cell phone, please take their cell phone, come give it to me. I will hold on to it, or Lisa will hold on to it, or Renee will hold on to it. But we do not want students having their cell phones, period, okay? There are a few couple of exceptions, which will let the life group leaders know about, but if you find a student with their cell phone, you should take it away, okay? There are, I think, one student, maybe two on the retreat that are having cell phones with them, and they have permission because of their situation and circumstances. Other than that, zero cell phone policy, zero, like, you don't let them be in their rooms checking out late at night. It's not acceptable, okay? So no cell phones, be consistent. This Sunday night we were going to review over, but obviously it got canceled. So we were going to review over grooming assignments. Guys, listen, I encourage you, listen. I keep saying listen. I apologize that I keep saying listen. I know you're listening because you're still watching the video. The point that I'm trying to say here is, with rooming assignments, if you feel like your students are fighting you on those rooming assignments, I would simply just tell them, hey, listen, John made these, and blame it all on me, because I don't mind taking that. So I think that about wraps it up. If you guys have any questions, shoot me a text or an email, and I will do my best to respond. I hope you guys are staying warm and enjoying this wonderful Sunday night. We miss you, but at the same time, we're happy you guys are safe. Have a great Sunday night, and I will see you guys next week at the Winter Retreat.